Hello everyone, it's Taryn with Justice for Mom. I've just done my sanitation routine, so I wanted to do a quick video and show you a few things that I pulled, medical documents regarding my mom's attack by Mike Rinder. She's 5'4", she's a small woman, and he was in a rage, and he grabbed her and put a lot of his body weight and pressure onto her body. And this broke her shoulder, fractured it, and then it caused nerve damage. And also there were flesh wounds. It's her right arm. There were flesh wounds and it got infected, and other ramifications happened because of the initial flesh wound. But the bottom line is he broke her shoulder and caused nerve damage, and she's damaged for life. I've got this report here. It's from a renowned orthopedic surgeon that not only saw my mother, but actually performed the operation on her. After having seen her and knowing what happened to her and seeing her arm and the x-rays and everything, and I quote, "It was some fairly significant force placed on that extremity," which would have been her arm, "which would cause a fair amount of pain and discomfort." And he says, if one has an acute fracture, which is what she had, that can be a 10 out of 10 on the pain level. If one just has had a knee replacement surgery, they'll say that's also probably 10 out of 10. So it's a fairly intense pain and discomfort that they're experiencing. So that's what my mom was experiencing, the similar magnitude to having a knee replaced, or something like that, like a 10 of 10 on the pain. And then it says it can be somewhat controlled with medications, but is something that is probably at this point, it's a permanent disability that will always be there with her, and it's difficult to predict whether or not it will eventually resolve or will always be there. And at this point, it will always be there because it's now been even a couple years since this statement was made, and she's still in pain every single day. I have another one here, and this is from her physical therapist. It says, "I began working with her as a physical therapist and have continued to do so." This is in 2015 that he wrote this. "When I began working with Catherine, she had extremely limited use of her arm and was in constant pain. More than 40 treatments later, there is some improvement in mobility, and while the pain has lessened, it is still constant. To this date, the arm is limited in its movement and does not function normally. She has 65% mobility in this arm." And that, again, could be today the same scenario because she's in pain every day. So that's what the medical doctors say. I will continue to do anything I can to ease this discomfort and pain, but it's going to be a disability she has for the rest of her life. And I will support her for sure for as long as it takes. That's not even a question. But I implore that the harassment and hate against her and me and my family by Mike Rinder and anybody that supports him ends. It needs to end. That's what I have for today. Thank you very much. And I really appreciate you being with me today for this video. This is Taryn with Justice for Mom.